This video tour was filmed at Eldon Robbins Auto Sales in Longview, Washington. Welcome viewers. The star of this video is this 2005 Chrysler PT Cruiser GT Convertible. As always, walk around first. One of the most recognizable cars out there, the retro-themed Chrysler PT Cruiser made its debut for 2001 and lasted a single generation until 2010. It was available as a 5-door hatchback for its entire run, and a 2-door convertible body style was available from 2005 through 2008. The PT Cruiser was originally intended to be a Plymouth model, but ended up being a Chrysler since Plymouth had been dropped for 2001, save for a few limited run models for that year. 2006 saw a minor refresh for the PT Cruiser, making this 2005 model a pre-facelift. A performance-tuned model known as the GT, as seen here, was introduced for 2003 and shared the same 2.4-liter turbocharged inline-4 engine as the Dodge SRT4, a high-performance version of the Dodge Neon, which the PT Cruiser is related to. While the SRT4 has more of a sporty look inside and out, the PT Cruiser GT is more of a sleeper with more subtle styling. In addition, the PT Cruiser GT had an optional 4-speed automatic transmission, while the SRT4 only had a 5-speed manual. The PT Cruiser's styling has definitely received mixed reactions from car enthusiasts. While it's not the most beautiful car of all time, the styling is honestly not that bad in my opinion. I also prefer the convertible body style quite a lot over the hatchback. The designer of the PT Cruiser would later go on to design the PT Cruiser's direct rival from General Motors, the Chevrolet HHR. The PT also stands for Personal Transportation. Trims for 2005 included Base, Touring, Limited, and GT. Competitors for the PT Cruiser in 2005, at least the 5-door hatchback body style, included vehicles like the Ford Focus, Mazda 3, Scion XB, as well as the Toyota Matrix and Pontiac Vibe. By the way, that roll bar that wraps around the top of the car is known as the Sport Bar. This PT Cruiser is finished in the dark plum pearl coat exterior color with a black soft top. Looking at the door panel, you have a reflector right there, speaker along with some storage right there, power door lock control. The interior is finished in the dark slate gray color scheme with leather appointed seats and exterior color matching accents. This PT Cruiser does have a 4-needle gauge cluster. The steering wheel is a 4-spoke design, leather-wrapped wheel. Right here you do have the controls for your cruise control. Looking at the center stack, You do have your air vents, along with your power window controls. Climate controls are located right here. There's your head unit right there. Right here, you have your rear defrost, power convertible top control, traction control off, power outlet. More storage right there. Right here we have a couple cup holders and another power outlet. Coin storage. The PT Cruiser's parking brake is hand operated. Cup holder, more storage. And both the front seats do get armrests. Both sun visors do get vanity mirrors with lights. And there's the button to open the rear. I personally think this car is actually really nice. I think I prefer the styling of the convertible body style over the standard hatchback. And in this dark plum color, it just looks great. And the GT trim, of course, got a 2.4 liter turbo, 220 horsepower, same engine as the Neon SRT4. So this could be considered a little bit of a sleeper. Not the fastest, but definitely not the slowest. Anyways, with that said, let's go ahead and start her up and take a look under the hood. We'll also go ahead and put the top up. Under the hood of the PT Cruiser GT is this 2.4 liter, dual overhead cam, 16 valve, turbocharged inline-4 engine. It puts out around 220 horsepower at 5100 RPM and 245 pound-feet of torque at 2400 RPM. The engine in this car is paired to a 4-speed automatic transmission with manual shiftability, while a 5-speed manual is the other transmission option. Non-performance models are powered by a 150 horsepower, naturally aspirated 2.4 liter inline-4, and are offered with a 5-speed manual or a normal 4-speed automatic. A 180 horsepower version of the 2.4 liter turbocharged inline-4 is also available. It has a McPherson strut front suspension and a torsion beam setup for the rear suspension. GT models also get a rear anti-roll bar. GT models also have disc brakes all around, with the front ones being ventilated. It has a rack and pinion steering system. The vehicle weighs in at about 3,122 pounds. It can also tow up to around 1,000 pounds. The PT Cruiser is front-wheel drive. Let's check out the back seat. For the back, you do have a cup holder and some storage. Does have the sport bar right here. Interior lights. And with the top down, headroom is obviously infinite. You do have speakers on either side. The trunk of the PT Cruiser Convertible has a cargo capacity of 7.4 cubic feet, which can be expanded to 13.3 cubic feet by folding down the rear seats. That will conclude this tour of the 2005 Chrysler PT Cruiser GT Convertible. Thanks for watching.